another one. We ready to turn up in here tonight, man. Y'all already know what it is. We talking about the Lakers off season tonight. I don't know. Did I just hit something on the screen? Talking about the Lakers off season tonight, man. My man XVG in the building. He said this intro hit. Say no more. We're gonna keep this intro here for now on. This is the official intro of the podcast. So we're gonna keep it on and rocking, man. If you are in the building, man, we gladly appreciate y'all stopping by, checking out our lives that we do every Sunday, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays and at 8 p.m. on Sundays. Y'all already know what it is, man. XVG in the building, man. How you felt about that game last night, XVG? How you felt about that game last night? Yeah, man. Kind of felt like I don't know, man. Denver was looking real unstoppable again last night. They was looking real unstoppable last night again. It was looking real crazy. I don't know how Miami's gonna be able to counter back from that type of. I mean, they have bounced back from losses like that in this playoffs, but bruh, Denver was looking sheesh. They was looking crazy out there, man. Last night, I gotta give them their props. They was looking like themselves out there. They was looking real, like they poised, man. They was looking poised. XVG said I'm going with the underdogs. Me too, man. I kind of want Miami to pull it off. I picked Denver to win it in 6, but game 2 showed me that Miami can actually pull it off. They got a shot. So if they're able to pull it off and if they're able to pull it off and play up to their expectations, they probably can make something happen, man. But going into next season, they're about a piece away. Even though to go back to back to back finals, you know, it's a really difficult thing to do. But Miami's about a piece away. If Miami can figure out a way to keep keep this momentum going into next season and throughout next season, and they get a piece, they're about a piece away, man. I think they need a better backup center, and they need some more notable guards. I feel like guards and small forwards, in my opinion. Because Jimmy, where they got Jimmy playing, they got Jimmy playing the shooting guard. I feel like they got Jimmy playing the shooting guard position. I can be wrong. I never been the person to act like I know everything that's going right in the world, but I can be wrong. I don't know exactly where they got Jimmy playing right now. Um XVG said right, Miami does have a shot. They do. At first I thought they didn't have a shot. I really didn't, man. The way Denver took care of the Lakers, they got Phoenix up out of here. They got Minnesota up out of there, man. They only lost 4 games throughout the whole playoffs. They lost one against Minnesota, 2 against Phoenix, 0 against the Lakers, 1 against Miami. They looked really poised last night. I'm gonna keep it real. Miami was keeping it close, and that third quarter going into that fourth quarter, man, Denver pulled away. Murray got going. But Murray's the X factor. Once Murray is cooking, because you already know Joker gonna get his. Once Murray is cooking, it could be lights out after that, man. Kia Sean said Hero don't want no smoke. That's what it's looking like. I don't know. They say is he healthy? Is he ready to go? Is he ready to go? Is the $1 million question. Is he ready to go? Is the $1 million question. Because I don't know if he ready to go yet. I do not know if he's ready to go yet. Kia Sean said the stage is too big for Max Strauss and Caleb Martin. I agree. I agree. That's why I said they need to get some more notable names at the small forward and shooting guard position. Now I don't know what position Jimmy Butler's playing, but for Strauss and Caleb Martin, those guys are good role plays, coming off the bench and things like that. They can make things happen coming off the bench. But if you want to be a championship caliber team, you got to have role plays that could be starters. And that's kind of what we're gonna talk about with the Lakers coming up in the next, at the 10-minute mark. Y'all know how we do. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of things right there, to be honest with you. But we gonna see. We gonna see what this all, what Miami got. They gonna fight. They gonna fight. They ain't going down without a fight. Y'all already know that. You know what I'm saying? They not going down without a fight. So we gonna see what's gonna happen there. It's been a pretty good series, man. There's been a lot of interesting things that have happened in the NBA in the last couple of days. We're gonna tap in a little bit. I did a couple of videos. I did a couple of videos the last couple of days about the NBA. I think I did. I know I did one. I know I did one for sure. Give me 1 second. Let me do this real quick. 1 second. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. 1 second, real quick. Let me just share this joint real fast. You already know. And if y'all ain't here, man, if y'all could, I appreciate if y'all share the video so we get some more people in the building so we can have a more interesting conversation. You already know. All right, so let me do that real quick and then uh, um why does it keep doing that, bro? What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Um Kia Sean says Hero gotta go. Hero gotta go get traded. He's available. You sure that's on him? No, that may be a Miami decision. I'm not sure if that's all directly on him. That may be a Miami decision. I could be wrong, but it's seeming like that may be a Miami decision. Let me know what y'all think, man. It really may be a Miami decision if he's available. Because I had read somewhere that he was playing in game three. Definitely heard somewhere he was playing in game three. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. But it's looking. He said he never plays good in the playoffs. Who you talking about? Tyler Hero? Talking about Tyler Hero? I'm not sure. Yeah, he normally the only good run I remember him having was that bubble run, that bubble Miami run. Tyler Hero and Duncan was both getting busy, and that was part of the reason why they even went to the finals that year in that bubble. But for the most part, I'm gonna keep it all the way true, man. I think if Hero could get back in, get back into like, it's gonna take him a while. He hasn't played basketball in over a month. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Hero hasn't played basketball in over a month now. So with him being out, that may, what I'm saying, like he's probably trying to work his way back in to the swing of things. He broke his hand, and I believe that was his shooting hand, if I'm not mistaken. So he's probably trying to work, get his shooting motion, his form back into shape. So that may, cause some type of delay of him actually coming back. So we gonna see what it is. We don't know exactly what it is. Miami's not talking too much. But with the Miami Heat organization, I will say that if he if he's healthy enough to play, I believe that they would let him play. I really believe that they would let him play if he's healthy enough. I don't see why they wouldn't let him play. So, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, man. All right. So I know you guys see the title of this live that we doing tonight, man. I figured we talk about the Lakers because some interesting things happened over the last couple days in the NBA. Chris Paul officially was waived that he will be a free agent at the end of the finals this season. So with Chris Paul being a free agent and being able to go where you want to go. But hold on, before we get into that, I want to also add that Phoenix wants to try to bring him back at a cheaper rate. So if you Chris Paul, do you come back at a cheaper rate or do you try to go for the bag? Or do you try to go to another contender at a cheaper rate? What would y'all do if Chris Paul was available? I mean, if you was Chris Paul and you was available to go to another team as a free agent, what would you do in this scenario? Would you sign back with Phoenix for a cheaper rate, or would you just move forward and go to another team and try to get more money, or go to another contender at a cheaper rate? You know what I'm saying? Like let me know. Like what would y'all what would y'all do in that scenario? Like, because a lot of teams came up in that situation. A lot of teams came up, man. My first initial thought when I seen that Phoenix was waving him, I said he's going to Boston, man. Because if y'all remember, we spoke with me. We spoke on the live. Chris came in. Oh, my man Tillery in the building.
Yo,
what's good? What's going on, man? Yo, we talking about right now. We talking about my man Tillery at work. He dedicated. He pulling up on us. You can hear?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, cool. All right, let me read these comments real quick. We got Jeremiah in the building. He said, "What's up with the fire emojis? What's going on, my G?" We talking about the Lakers right now. So the Chris Paul move, right? If you was Chris Paul, right, and the Lakers came to you and they wanted to sign you, would you go to the Lakers or would you go back to Phoenix? Because I'm hearing that Phoenix is trying to bring him back at a cheaper rate. I'm hearing he's trying to bring him. Hold on. So let me, because Chris just pulled up too. So let me just get it all out. All right. So look, the first move I want to talk about when it comes to the Lakers, we was talking about Chris Paul and what he should do. Now, it was a couple of reports that they were saying that that Phoenix wants to bring back Chris Paul at a cheaper rate, so that way they can work on get some extra pieces, some bench pieces and things of that nature to make that roster better than what they are now. And they also looking to trade
Aiden.
Aiden. Yeah, they also looking to trade Aiden. Now, if you Chris Paul, are you gonna try to go to, you're gonna go back to Phoenix? That's an option. The Lakers are looking for a prime point guard right now. Are you gonna go there and try to, try to make things work out there, or are you going to try to go to another contender like Boston or somewhere else and try to get the most bang for your buck? Go ahead, Brian. You can go first.
I'm either, if I was Chris Paul, I'm either trying to go to Boston or back to Phoenix. There's no way in hell I'm going to. If I was him, I'd go to the Lakers.
I feel you on that. 100%, man. I feel like if he goes to Boston, man, I feel like he could put together he could put together I don't know what just happened, man. I got a button for them with they dial up. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? They got dial up, so they joint cut off, man. But I feel like him going to Boston, I feel like with Tatum and Brown, I feel like he can string them together and make them more lethal on offense. And on top of that, they don't have to they don't have to trade nobody. They can pretty much keep the same team and move one of the superstars to the bench.
I'm gonna keep it real. If I'm CP, and depending on how the contract is structured for this one, I might just stay in Phoenix. And the reason I say that is because, yeah, you could go play with Tatum and Brown, but now you got to go learn a whole new system, right? It's no different than you learning a new system because you got a new coach in Frank Vogel now in Phoenix. You know what I mean? So for me, why not stay with two of the top 10 best players in the game right now? You get what I mean? Because even if you go, let me finish. Even if you go to Boston, right? You have Brown and Tatum. They still got to do something because like we said before, Al Horford, what's his name, White, and Marcus Smart are all in the bottom half at their positions.
That's
so
fact.
You still got to upgrade those positions too. So you know what I mean? You know what you're getting when you have Booker and Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? All that really matters is y'all staying healthy, y'all getting a deeper bench or a better bench, and y'all getting a center that's capable of trying to stop Joker. Not saying anybody can stop him, but trying to stop him. You know what I mean? So your best bet is to stay in Phoenix. depending on how y'all restructure that contract. I never really seen the NBA contract get restructured. That's kind of crazy.
No, they're not restructuring it. They trying to offer him a cheaper contract,
a cheaper deal. But he want more years though. He want like
years.
He gonna get more years.
Right? Yeah, he want more years.
Agent?
So basically, he's a free agent. Basically, he's a free agent. He's a free agent, but they want to bring him back at a cheaper rate.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that because let's be real, like ain't too many teams gonna give you that big bag anyway. You up there in age.
But it's
now he can't get no crazy amount of money though. At this age, I don't think nobody could give him no crazy amount
at all. But it's looking like he's willing to do a cheaper deal, but he wants more years on the cheaper deal.
Yeah.
Depending on the original deal they offer him, I'll keep it real. You can get a cheaper deal, or you get more years, but it's gonna either have to be a team option or play. It's gonna have to be a team option for them other deals. You know what I mean? Like we'll give you the deals, but just say they give you 4 years. The first two is guaranteed. The third and fourth, you could put the third as a player option, or you could put and the fourth as a team option. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I think he only gonna be able to sign a 2-year deal though. I think he only gonna be because he's 30. He about to be 38. He can't sign no 4-year deal. He can't. He's gonna be 42.
It's not a guarantee. It's not a 4-year deal. Those deals is you guarantee 2 years. If you do the player and team options, that means if you choose to come back, you coming back at this rate. That's your choice. If you don't want to come back, you a free agent. And the team option is if they want to bring you back, this is what they bring you back at. So technically, it's a 2-year deal with 2 extra years on top of that. If you want to come back and play,
I think all he gonna sign is a 2-year deal though. Because if he can't win it in 2 years, he ain't winning. I doubt Chris Paul plays in his 40s. I don't think he want to play into his 40s.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real.
Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. The best option that I'm looking at for a 38-year player that's playing at his caliber. He's playing at a high level for 38 years. He just can't stay healthy. So if we looking at it, if he signs a 2-year deal with a team option, I think that's a deal he should look into.
That's going to be of course. But that's what I was saying. No matter what you look at it, it's still a 2-year deal. The options is either for him or the team. But at the end of the day, Chris Paul is a point guard. Like, he doesn't have one of the positions. He's not in one of them positions where you asking him to do a lot. You get what I mean? The reason why you look at a LeBron got to run point. He got to score. He got to do all the above. That's more wear and tear on LeBron than it is CP. The only issue with CP is when it comes to play, he can't. His hamstrings is horrible. Hold
on. Let me read these comments real quick. XVG said, "Is CP3 ever getting the title?" I don't know. It depends on it. We don't know.
I think it depends what team he goes to.
Hold on, Brian. Let me just say this real quick. It depends on a lot of different things. We didn't think Gary Payton was going to get a ring. His last year, he went to Miami and got a ring. So we can't say is he ever. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if he ever going to get a ring.
We didn't think Jason Kidd was going to get a ring.
Jason Kidd was going to get a ring. He ended up getting a ring towards the back end of his career. Kia Sean says, "I got CP going back to the Suns." Jeremiah says, "Suns ain't never winning the ring." We gonna see, man. If they can get a bench, if they can figure out a way to get a bench over there, man, that Phoenix team will be lethal. Kia Sean said, "Braun and CP together, no defense." I agree.
That's a fact.
Hold on. I think I got a button. Hold on. I was looking for that's a fact button, man. I couldn't find one, y'all, but I got some other ones over here. Yes. Jeremiah says CP3 should go to the Bucks.
Nah. Giannis might be out of there soon too. I don't think
they already got Drew. Like I was saying, I think a dark horse team for him should be Philly.
Nah.
I think a dark horse team.
You want to play with Harden again?
If Harden don't come back, I think Philly is a should be a destination for him.
Nah.
Only if Harden don't come. If Harden come, I don't think so.
I don't think going to Philly. Philly is ruined. That organization will be ruined for the next 20 years because Doc Rivers was a part of it. It's ruined. As you can see, the Clippers. It's ruined.
I'm gonna keep it real. If you want to say a dark horse team, look at a team like New Orleans. They have Ingram, DJ McCullough. They have pieces around there. They need a point guard in New Orleans.
But they not contending for no chip. He trying to get a chip.
How you figure they're not going to contend for a chip? They just can't stay healthy in New Orleans. Any given year.
Hold on. You talking about New Orleans? You Zion out here messing with porn stars, all that, man. You tripping, bro? He ain't going nowhere over here.
No. What I'm saying is, any given. No,
I got a button for you.
No, I said a sleeper team, and the reason I said a sleeper team is because they just can't stay healthy in New Orleans.
Stop the cat, Chris.
But see, Chris, the thing, what you were saying was what y'all was saying. Y'all say y'all don't need Chris Paul to do a lot. If he goes to New Orleans, he's gonna have to do a lot. He's gonna have to do a whole lot. And then him and CJ in the backcourt, they both kind of undersized.
Nah,
it's like I don't think that'll be. And then Ingram stay injured. Zion, I don't know what the fuck.
Zion is still in the money and messing with Paul.
A lot of niggas still in the money.
But I'm not gonna lie. I think it'll be Phoenix or Boston.
Is either
Phoenix or Boston.
Hold on. Kid Sean, he just wrote something in the chat. He said he's getting 15 mil off the top for getting released. So 15 mil off. He's getting that. He got
to get released.
Payout.
Yeah. Because he had to get waived. He had to come to an agreement. He had to come to an agreement.
Right. He's getting 15 mil off the top, right? So if he getting that 15 mil and he turns around and sign another 2 year for 30.
Nah, not no 30.
15 a year.
I don't think they're going to give him 15 a year. They probably give him 10 a year.
Probably 10. 9, 10. I give him 9.
Nah, not 9. I give him between.
You just making, Chris?
I give him between 10 and like 13. They'll give him for 2 years each year, 10 to 13 each year.
It ain't gonna be 10.
It ain't gonna be 15.
He might get between the 10 and 15, maybe the 10 and 15 range.
Yeah, it's gonna be in between that 10 and 15, but it ain't gonna be more than 15.
If he gets, let's say for example, if he gets 3 years with a 3-year option at 30.
That's 10 years. That's 10-year deal.
Yeah. Get that. But I can tell you right now, if they sign him with an option, it's never gonna be the player option. It's only gonna be a team option.
Right.
It's never. They're not gonna give him the player. It's only gonna be the team because they know already. Like by the time he's finished, he's gonna be 40. Right? They're gonna decline the option.
That's a fact.
They're gonna decline the option.
He's not gonna get more than 15 a year. He's not.
Yo, that's like the minimum for point guards in the NBA right now, Chris.
No. You know the thing about it is, I don't even think he could. I don't think he could make that much either. I don't think he could make that much because when Melo got waived by when he got waived by the Hawks and he was making 27, it's about so much you can make on another contract when you remember OKC they traded him to the Hawks.
Oh, I was about to say he never even played.
That was a couple.
And the Hawks waived him.
It may be a little different with the money. The money might be a little different now if you get waived, but it's definitely not going to be no league minimum. The league minimum is like 10.
Nah, I said
it's going to be like 1 point something. Nah, the league minimum might be like 2. The league minimum like 2 million.
Nah, I think
it's like 2 million.
I think it went up.
Nah, Melo was getting the league minimum last year. He was only getting 2.
But remember, you got a veterans minimum, and then you have a league minimum too.
You heard Brian? That's what we deserve. The Knicks and Julius Randle's there. I was gonna make this video about Julius Randle. I was gonna be like, yo, will the Knicks ever be good with Julius Randle? I was gonna make this video about it.
I'm gonna keep it real. Look, I don't like Frank Vogel as a coach. I can't stand him, but he's a good defensive coach. So he's going to try to get defensive players to go.
He a so defensive coach.
Nah,
he had defensive coach. He had defensive players in Indiana.
In LA, he had defensive teams. That led the year the Lakers won the chip in the bubble.
No, in LA, he just had LeBron and Davis.
So I got the numbers.
Dwight Howard was a good defender for them.
Hold on, y'all. I got the numbers. So the rookie league minimum is 953,000.
The rookie, league minimum. Right? What's the veteran?
The veterans is 2.72.
All right.
So 2,072,000. So
about 2.72. That's almost like I said, like 3 million.
We're gonna round it up. So almost 3 million a year.
That's what I said. Like 3. I think I said it went up to like 3 or 4. I knew it went up to one of them.
For sure.
He's not getting that. He's not. That's why I said 10 million, 10 in between that 10 and 15 million for CP for 2 years at 20 something or 3 years at 30. That's good. With a team option for the third year.
Hold on, wait, Brian, hold on one second. Let me read these comments real quick. Clint said Boston need a PG. Kia Sean said Boston would be a good fit because they deep and they could low manage him throughout the season. And that's exactly what my thought process was when I realized when they said that when Phoenix said they were releasing them or waiving them or whatever. That's why Boston popped in my head immediately. And what I said in the group chat, Chris.
Nah, we did say Boston. Brian, the only nigga that said the Knicks.
No, I said if he come off the bench,
it don't matter what
if he come, because look, if y'all think about it, if a lot of point guards do what Derrick Rose did and accept a bench role, if Chris Paul came off the bench behind a good point guard, like he would be good.
Brian, sorry to cut you off.
Listen, now he would be good.
Let's be real. Y'all niggas never even played Derrick Rose.
We didn't play him. Not this year. We didn't. Not this year, but in years past, the past year, they played.
We not talking about the past. We talking about the present and the future.
No. This year, he couldn't. This year he couldn't do nothing, and they had quickly. They went younger. But if you think about it,
so that's what I'm saying. Think about the thought process. Yes, Boston will be a great fit, but you have to also keep in mind. Boston's bench is up there in age too with Horford, Smart.
Horford starts, so the Smart.
So that's all right. So them niggas is up there in age. You got they have you have to look at how they're gonna revamp their roster too, because they got to do a lot of work on that roster too. You got Blake Griffin riding the bench. He should be gone. Let's keep it real. Like, you have people on that bench that shouldn't even be there no more in Boston. So just as much as Phoenix got to do a makeover on their team, Boston does too. So that's what I said. If you look at it,
night and day, Chris. That's night and day. That's night and day. That's not even close.
What?
Phoenix bench is nowhere near close.
No. I'm not comparing the benches. I'm just saying they got to do the same thing Phoenix got to do. Like, they got to revamp their bench. Boston don't have that much work to do. But what I'm saying, if you're going based upon the 2 stars that you're going to match Chris Paul up with, I would prefer him to stay with Kevin Durant and Booker.
Kevin
Durant won't look bad, huh?
Kevin Durant can't stay healthy either.
And Jaylen Brown face get broken every other week. It's the same shit.
He still play mask on though.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same shit. Like, I'm talking about as far as the stars go. As far as the stars goes, the same shit. Like, is Booker and CP, is Booker and Kevin Durant, or Tatum and Brown? Now you got to look at the team aspect. Of course, Boston will be a better fit because their team is damn near solidified. With probably a few tweaks here in their team, you better off with Boston. But like I said, if I'm CP, I think I would stay with the Suns. Me personally.
All right, we're gonna get on CP, man. We're gonna get on CP. Moving on to the Lakers roster as it stands right now.
He said the Lakers won a ring with Jason Kidd on the bench. He do got 2 rings. That's crazy.
No, he's a coach. He was coaching on the bench. He wasn't playing on the
bench. No, they said as a coach. He said on the bench. I just said on the bench. He was a coach. So
we talking about players. We talking about him as a player. He got that one as a player.
He got one with Dallas, and then he got one with the Lakers as a bench coach.
Jeremiah said something that's really interesting. He said KD is never happy. You never know with him. He kind of got a point there.
Who?
KD, Kevin Durant. We don't know what Kevin Durant be thinking from time to time. All right, Chris officially got the Chris got that dial up hitting y'all again. Brian, you still there? Brian's going too, man. Look at that. Look at that. Just like that. I'm Dolo. You already know. They'll pop back up again. Hell no. Gabe, I'm gonna need you to Gabe.
Stop the cap.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, so let me read. All right, so one person said, KD is never happy, so you never know. Gabe says Harden is going to the Suns once CP is gone. Now I got a bunch of comments like that.
Nah, he's not going there. He's not going there.
On there, stop the cap, my G.
Hell no. That wouldn't even be a good. That wouldn't even be a good fit. Not to mention he want $200 million. He ain't going. They ain't giving him that.
And he not even worth that 200 M's. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Is he worth 200 M's?
Nah. At this point in his career, nah.
Yeah, nah. Yo, if you're in the building, man, please hit that like button. It's gladly appreciated. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit the like button, please. It's gladly appreciated. My man Gabe said that Canadian smoke was messing up y'all internet connection. That's a fact.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my shit.
It's going crazy right now. So we're gonna talk about the Lakers roster real quick. As they stand, right? So you got Mo Bamba. He's not a free agent until next year. You got Malik Beasley. He's not a free agent until next year. You got Troy Brown Jr. I don't even know who that is. He's a free agent. He's an unrestricted free agent. He ain't even getting no burn. We got Max Christie. He's a restricted free agent in 2024. You got Anthony Davis, who's an unrestricted free agent until 2025. So they got 2 more years with him to figure out if they want to max him up or whatever the case may be. You got Gabriel. He's an unrestricted free agent. You know, they ain't bringing him back. They got Harichi Mora. He's a restricted free agent, so they probably gonna max that deal.
Yeah, they probably gonna bring him back.
Yeah, they probably gonna bring him back. You got Shaquille Harris. He's an unrestricted free agent in 2024. You got LeBron James. He's an unrestricted free agent until 2025. You got Scottie Pippen Jr. He's a restricted free agent this year. They might just bring him back. You got Austin Reeves. He's a restricted free agent. They already announced that they bring him back no matter what contract anybody has for him. They bring him back. Hold on, let me see if Chris. I knew he's back. I knew he was back. Hold on. Yo.
My bad. My security guards keep on calling me.
All right, hold on. So I'm reading off the roster right now for the Lakers. Chris, if you see Brian pop, can you see if Brian, like when he comes back onto the screen, can you see it?
Well, yeah. Before you clicked me, and he was up there.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about, but like if he pops up on the side,
yeah.
All right, so just let him up if you see him pop up. Who else?
Harden ain't going to the Sun. Harden going back to the Rockets. He's a sucker.
You got D'Angelo Russell. You already know they're not bringing him back. You got Dennis Schroeder. They might bring him back to be a backup. Who else? Got Cole Swinder. He's a free agent and a restricted free agent in 2024. We got Tristan Thompson. You know Tristan Thompson's from Canada? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's the reason why there's wildfire going on in New York.
Let me hit the button for Tristan Thompson being from Canada.
No.
That's crazy. Matter of fact, I got a better one for Tristan Thompson being from Canada. Everybody in Canada need to
stay off the weed.
I mean, Stephen Day.
They got Jared Vanderbilt. He's an unrestricted free agent 2024. They got another year with him. And then they got Lonnie Walker, who is an unrestricted free agent this year coming up. So I got a list of names here for some trades that I had heard about at the NBA deadline. I got a list of names here. So hold on. Oh, we see they go. My bad, Brian. All right. So I gave y'all the list.
Jeremiah in Canada.
I'm from Canada, man. Yeah, it's crazy over here, man.
I got New Yorkers feeling like we in
we can't even
what's
go
that movie?
Yeah,
what's
man.
that movie? With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Terminator?
No. Damn, what the hell? I just had that movie in my head.
Jeremiah, can you let us know exactly what's going on over there?
What's that movie? Total Recall. Niggas can't even go outside and breathe right.
I ain't think about that when my bro said Total Recall, man. That's hilarious.
Remember at the end where the whole place is orange and they can finally start breathing? Yo, y'all have New York Connecticut and New Jersey up here suffering, Jeremiah.
It's mad comments. Hold on, missing out on mad comments, man, right now. Jeremiah said KD and Harden already played together. It failed miserably. Yeah, that ain't gonna work out. I ain't work. Harden's not going to Phoenix. Let's see.
Gabe up here capping.
Gabe said D-Lo costs too much. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to spend that money on D-Lo when you can try to go get Kyrie for the same bread.
Yo, they said the Lakers are willing to match up to $100 million on Austin Reeves.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's like, yo, listen.
He's all right. He's all right, player. He's all right.
You know what I'm saying? He's all right.
I'm not going to sit here and say he's not. He's all right. But $100 million sound crazy.
Yo, bro, people in the NBA is getting bread like that on a regular basis, man. But listen, I got a couple trades here. Hold on, Chris. I got a couple situations here. Now, it's a couple names on here, man. So, all right, first order of business that we already know that the Lakers said they're going to take care of is Austin Reeves. So, you know Austin Reeves is coming back for sure. They bring Austin Reeves back for sure. But I did see a couple trades. Are they going to – so what do you think they should do? You think they should go sign Kyrie or either try to make a trade for Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine, Bradley Beal, or Trae Young?
You want me to go first or you want Brian to go first?
It don't matter. Either or. One of y'all, who want to go first? Chris, Brian, you want to go first, Brian? Brian, we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you. No audio.
I'll go first.
Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in.
If you can I'll go first.
Go, Chris. Go ahead.
I won't go after Trae Young.
Trae Young is already off the list. He's too little. He's undersized, but he's definitely
too little. Doesn't play no defense,
he's definitely a bucket. He's definitely a bucket.
He's a bucket, but everything else is suspect.
Okay. So everything.
Bradley Beal.
Hold on.
I will consider Bradley Beal.
Hold on 1 second. Brian, say something.
Yo.
You go, Chris.
So I said I won't take Trae Young. I will consider Bradley Beal, but you're still going to need a point guard at the end of the day.
Okay.
I will consider Zach LaVine too.
Zach LaVine,
because him and Bradley Beal are both buckets. I will consider Donovan Mitchell, but the thing with those three, at what price?
Right, it's going to cost a lot.
It's going to cost a lot to get any one of those three. You're going to have to give up a lot of. You're going to have to give up draft picks and some of them restricted free agents.
Most definitely, and they already lost a lot of them. Right? They already lost a lot of those.
By getting any of those three, you're going to take a big hit to your bench.
Brian,
big hit to your bench.
Yo.
What you think?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Out of all them names you just said, only one worthy to go get is Donovan Mitchell.
What about Zach LaVine? I feel like I kind of feel like Zach LaVine gets
Zach LaVine is good. Him and Beal is good, but my thing with them two is the Lakers already got two stars that don't stay healthy, so they gonna go get both of them. And them two, LaVine don't stay healthy at all.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
I will leave Zach LaVine on the Bulls and try to get DeMar DeRozan, which they should have tried to sign him before they did that dumb deal to get Russell Westbrook.
No, I don't think DeRozan a fit with them only because DeRozan is he can't shoot. He only got a mid-range game. I don't think that'll fit with LeBron in them.
That's all why it would fit. That's all they need is a nigga that got a mid-range game.
Nah, LeBron needs shooters. Like when LeBron wins, he had shooters. That's the only way LeBron's going to win.
You could still surround them with shooters, but you need a dude that's not going to, first off, the NBA, all these dudes settle for threes. That got to stop. This is why teams is getting smacked the way they are by Denver, because the Joker is just sitting in the paint like Giannis and Embiid and just killing y'all. Because everybody want to come down the court and chuck up a three. Yeah, everybody's not a shooter.
Jokic is a little different because Jokic, he don't take no bad shots at all. And the offense runs through Jokic.
Because he's in the paint. He's in the paint. When you got AD trying to sit there and settle for a 3 instead of being in the post and dominating, this is why you need to do like DeRozan. And when you got LeBron coming down doing them dumbass logo shots like he's a shooter, you need to do like DeRozan to be in the mid range hitting them.
But see, Chris, the difference is if DeRozan is controlling the mid range, Davis can't stay down there with his man. Davis has to come out from the mid range area, and that makes him less effective. That's why Westbrook didn't work with them, because with Davis operating in the paint, Westbrook can't shoot.
But this is all right. So I'm gonna stop right
that's
there.
Great point,
that's why D'Angelo Russell worked. D'Angelo Russell worked for a couple games because they was able to kick the ball out to a shooter. So now you can't pack the paint on Davis and LeBron. Now when Davis and LeBron drive to the basket, they need shooters where they could dish out and kick. Now if Bradley Beal stayed healthy, that cat would have he would be good for them. Either him or Buddy Hield. If they got Buddy Hield or Bradley Beal, the Lakers would be one of them teams.
Bradley Beal doesn't stay healthy, just like Levine doesn't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's the only thing with them.
Donovan Mitchell chucks up you was clearly letting us know the 4-1 when he was doing it when he trying to do it against your Knicks. The nigga chucks up dumbass shots after dumbass shot. I like Donovan Mitchell, but we got to call a spade. He chucks up dumbass shots, like you said.
But you absolutely right about Mitchell. But what can I say about? I'm gonna tell you something about Mitchell though. Go. I'm gonna go.
Zach LaVine does the same shit. When he's hot, he's hot. But when he's cold, the dude is cold as hell, bro.
No, so you're right,
Chris.
Huh?
Who's the best option?
Shit. Go get Kyrie. That's your best fucking option. Go get Kyrie. That's
the reason that I say Mitchell would be better. One, he stays healthy. Two, the only reason I feel he chucks up a lot of dumbass shots. But when you look at it, he's on a team where he's like the man. Now, if he goes to the Lakers, he's going to be the man still, but he's going to have more players. Like, I'm pretty sure he's going to respect LeBron. He's not going to have the ball all the time.
But he got them players in Cleveland. Darius Garland is a problem.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
Respect them.
You see what I'm saying? And then when he was in Utah and in Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell had the ball every time.
Utah, he was the man. Cleveland, I get what you're saying. He has to respect you, but you also had players on Cleveland that was bucket getters. Now, I think on Cleveland is more the respect part. More of it. If he doesn't respect you, he ain't going. I get what you're saying on that aspect with Cleveland, because Cleveland has a lot of bucket getters. We can't just do that to Cleveland. They have a lot of bucket getters.
No, Cleveland is good. They're good.
I'll get you on that respect part. I agree with you on the respect part. He got to respect you.
What Brian is saying is that, Donovan Mitchell on Cleveland, he got to be the man. Donovan Mitchell, he got to be the man. But if he come to LA, he don't got to be the man. And
I got him on that.
Which would make him more dangerous.
Yeah, it would make him. That's just like Kyrie. I'm not gonna lie. Kyrie and Durant really didn't work because Kyrie really didn't respect Durant like that. LeBron can get Kyrie in check. That's why they want to play with each other. That's why Kyrie plays his best when he with LeBron. So just imagine if you got Donovan Mitchell, LeBron, and Anthony Davis on the same team. Mm-hmm. I'm not a Laker fan, but if you put that together where Donovan Mitchell won't have the ball like 90% of the time, because on the Cavs, he has the ball every single time. And he's setting up for people. So just imagine LeBron setting Donovan Mitchell up.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy, because Donovan Mitchell is a scorer. Kyrie is a scorer. So that's why those players work well with LeBron. See, Russell Westbrook is just an athlete. He could just run, dunk, and that's it. He don't have no basketball skills.
Wait. Let me just stop you right there. I'm not going to sit here and try to give Russell Westbrook no credit, but he actually like once he found his rhythm in LA and his role, he started playing good for LA before the trade deadline.
Yeah,
Once they really figured out his role and what they needed to do with him, he started balling back out again before they
No, but
traded
why?
him.
But let me ask you, why did he start balling back out? Is one reason.
Because they figured out his role and his position.
No,
They
because
took him away from LeBron and put him on the bench. They put him on the bench, and now
LeBron was hurt too.
But Westbrook had his better games when him and LeBron wasn't on the court at the same time.
Right, but that goes back to what I said. They figured out his position and his role. He's better coming off the bench and being on your second unit, and he started killing. Gabe said, which I agree. Well, I'm not going to totally agree, but I kind of agree. He said, Bill hasn't done nothing in almost 3 seasons. Westbrook saved the Wizards that one season. I'm not going to say he saved the Wizards, but him and Bill was balling out together on that Wizards team.
Mm-hmm.
When he was on.
But him,
Westbrook, I'm going to keep it real. Westbrook, when he played with did he play with CP?
Hold on, Chris. Hold on. Hit the like button, y'all, please.
Right.
In the building, please hit that like button, please. Go ahead, Chris.
Did Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook didn't play together?
No.
When Russell Westbrook and it was Paul George. When they played together, Westbrook he did his thing. When he played with Harden, he did his thing. When he played with Bill, he did his thing.
I gotta stop you right there. They did not do their thing together in Houston. That team was horrible. You gotta remember. Okay, remember they traded Chris Paul. They traded. Hold on. Let me speak my point. You said your comment. Let me rebuttal it. He did not do his thing in Houston. That Houston team was terrible. Back to a point. They traded Chris Paul to OKC, and Chris Paul took that young OKC unexperienced team. Took that Houston team to 7 games. So what did they do?
No, I said he did his thing. I didn't say the team. I said he did his thing.
All right, Chris.
Now him and Harden did their thing because
that's what I said. Him and Harden.
But they gonna get their numbers. They gonna get.
I said he did his thing.
They gonna get their numbers.
All right, but so what do you consider doing your thing? You consider doing your thing is just getting your numbers, because if that's the case, like Zach LaVine does his thing. If that's the case, Bradley Beal does his thing.
But they just don't stay healthy. That was the issue with them two niggas. They just don't stay healthy.
What is the team doing?
They got to stay healthy to do something. That's what I'm saying.
Team doing though is the question. That Houston team ain't do nothing.
Nah, because him and Harden was not like they both ball dominant. So that's
terrible team. It's a terrible team. I don't care if they both average 30. What that mean to me? If they going, Chris Paul took an OKC team. Who was on that OKC team?
They had Steven Adams.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, they might have Steven Adams.
They had Steven Adams. They had that other white guy, Madsen, whatever that white boy name is. I forgot what college he came from.
He had what's his name? The dude that's there now cooking. He the star of the team now.
Shea Gilchrist?
Yeah, Shea Gilchrist.
Yeah, they had some good role players on that OKC team.
That OKC team was young, Chris. They didn't have
no. That's what I'm saying. They had young stars and they had good role players.
That's
they had good role players.
Who?
The OKC team when Chris Paul was there.
Chris Paul was there.
They was young, but they had good role players in a young core.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. That team he had, they wasn't supposed to make the offs though. Like, but he got them there. They wasn't supposed to make it because Westbrook ain't make it with them the year before. I don't think.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't think he made it.
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think Westbrook took. I don't think they made it the year before with him.
No, they
I don't remember.
They did make it. They lost in the first round to Dame.
Oh, they made it.
Hit the 3 and what's the name face?
And Paul George face.
And they broke it up.
That was that year.
Yeah, because you think about it, they broke it up the next year. Russell Westbrook went to Houston.
George went to the Clippers.
The bubble season is what Paul George and Kyrie. That's the first year when they lost to Denver, and Denver went to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers.
Wait, you said when they traded Westbrook? You said when they traded Chris Paul to OKC. That's what you said earlier, right?
Paul got traded for Russell Westbrook
to OKC.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, but that wasn't the year that Dame hit the game-winning shot.
It was the year before. The year before. The year before.
Oh! I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear you say the year
before George.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I didn't hear you say that. All I heard was you say when he hit the shot in Paul's face, and I'm like, wait a minute. Chris Paul and Paul George didn't play together. I didn't hear.
Nah,
I didn't
Paul
hear
George,
that. I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear you say that. I couldn't hear.
The bottom line is, man, Russell Westbrook and James Harden together was trash. Just like Russell Westbrook. I mean, just like James Harden, KD, and Kyrie was trash. It's the same thing. Just like, but no matter. Listen, man, it's a certain kind of. In order for you to win the NBA, you got to be a certain kind of player. If you're a player that don't want to make sacrifices, even as a superstar, you're not gonna win.
Hold on,
let me read the comment. Understand. You're not gonna.
Let me read the comment. Gabe said, "What has Donovan done?" Jeremiah said they put Russ at the 6th and it worked. Harden and Westbrook worked, and Harden and Westbrook and PG. Russ and Harden was trash. Houston was trying to recreate that OKC team.
Facts.
Shea Gilchrist Alexander was on there.
Yeah.
That OKC team went out bad. Donovan Mitchell beat all 3 of them in their prime.
Melo wasn't in his prime. That's what he's talking about. Melo wasn't in his prime that time.
Melo was damn sure.
Melo wasn't in his prime, but that was Donovan Mitchell coming out party. But it was. But back to the order at hand, because I got one more topic I want to talk about after this, man. So what y'all think the Lakers should do, man? What do you think the Lakers' number one priority should do this offseason? What should be the
re-sign Austin Rivers?
Austin Reeves
stepped outside. I said, who playing the car? Austin Reeves, whatever. I said Rivers Reeves. Figure out what they're gonna do with street clothes. Cause I'm hearing they don't want to. They not trying to offer him another extension.
Yeah, but he got 2 more years left on his contract.
No, but
he's got a free agent to 2020.
Yeah, but they've been talking about his extension because he's gonna eventually want one. They're gonna see. I think after this year, huh?
Got to show out this year.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't show out this upcoming year, that last year, they might look to trade him and get something in return. The GM got to stay healthy, since he played the whole year with a broken foot. This nigga right here.
Who is this Gabe cat? He said, "What if Donovan hasn't won nothing? Yes, he can dunk, but has he went to the finals? Making it to the finals don't make you elite, dog."
Didn't he? Did he go to the Western Conference Finals with Utah? I think he took a Utah team.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But just because he didn't make it to the final, just because he didn't make it to the finals yet, don't make him like a bum.
My boy Benjamin Foe said CP3 could get a ring in Boston. I'm trying to tell y'all. The
East will be more easier for him to get to the finals than the West.
And they have the bench to load man and have him help.
Yeah, because if they keep Brogdon and White, CP doesn't have to play that many minutes.
Well, they got Marcus Smart too. Marcus Smart going right to the bench.
They don't have to.
Going right to the bench.
That's what I was. That's what I was.
Now I ain't gonna lie. If Boston keep the team that they got right now, they would go to the finals with Chris Paul now.
Well, this is something me and my brothers was talking about because a lot of people don't think it will work because they was like you could keep Marcus Smart in the lineup because Tatum kind of play that 3-4 position at times anyway.
Depending on who he plays against.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on who they play, he plays that 3-4 position anyway. So if you got Smart, Paul, Brown, Tatum, and then Robert Williams. That's their center name, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Horford. No, Horford is the 4.
No, Horford is their 4.
Bench. I think
Horford is their 4, but you move Horford to the bench.
And then Robert
is up there in age 2, and you keep Robert Williams at center.
And you keep. Right, if you keep and that keeps the team exactly where they at, man.
Where they at. That with Chris Paul running that point and Marcus Smart just worrying about defense.
But I have one issue with that. I got one issue with that. I got one issue with that right there. Only because I think if Boston got Chris Paul, one thing they should go get is a shooter because Tatum and Brown cannot shoot. They rely on them threes too much.
But that's what Chris Paul. But that's what Chris Paul's there for, right? He ain't gonna let them shoot.
He's not gonna let you.
No. But but you're not gonna be able to beat a team if you can't shoot. Because look, Smart. The reason why the Boston ain't gonna win with Smart because they got Smart doing things that he's not
supposed to.
like he's not like at this point in his career, Smart should be coming off the bench. If you got Smart and Brogdon coming off the bench for Chris Paul, all he gotta do is cruise through the season, and come playoff time, they'll be good. They'll be good. But I think they need one shooter. They need at least one shooter.
They could get
one shooter.
They could get a shooter because they're gonna have roster spots. Because I don't think they're gonna keep Blake Griffin.
But I think they got to get a good shooter, not just a cat that just comes and just he could just shoot. I think if they got a shooter like a Duncan Robinson or something to open the floor up for them, like that Boston team will be dangerous. If you add Chris Paul.
If Phoenix can figure it out, if Phoenix can go to Chris Paul and be like, hey, we working on getting a bench, we trying to trade Aiden, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. If they could figure something out and get some more bench pieces, then I know he don't want to buy another house in Boston. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't think that nigga want to come to the cold weather.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a wrap for Phoenix. For him in Phoenix, I don't think he's gonna go back to Phoenix though. I think it'll be a good trade, but I don't think he'll go back.
The reason why they cut him is because they want to cut costs so they can try to get some more pieces in there. That's what it's about. But one thing that Brian did say earlier that he made a good point about. I mean, or somebody probably said it in the comments or something like that. Like Chris Paul might not want to go back to Phoenix because he only went to Phoenix for Monty. He went for Monty Williams and for Devin Booker. Monty's gone.
That's true. That's true too. But at some point in time, like you can't keep on tying you can't keep on tying your career to wanting to play with certain coaches. Like you gotta look at the team aspect. You gotta look at the team overall. Like where's your best bet? And honestly, if you're not going to be willing to go to Boston, then you better off staying in Phoenix because Boston really is your real best option to go into a finals and winning a ring.
It's a fact. JB just pulled up in the chat. JB said the Lakers threw away their future for a COVID bubble. Back to struggling and going through the rebuilding process. Kobe is rolling in his graves, looking down at the Lakers, disgusted. JB said.
Gabe said F Donovan respectfully. He always say respectfully F somebody. This thing is
funny. Why is it F Donovan though? What Donovan did to you? I know what he did.
Donovan is hype. CJ McCullough made it to the Western Conference Finals. Huh?
What does that have to do with anything?
What does CJ McCullough and Donovan do with each other?
CJ McCullough is. Man, I don't even get on CJ McCullough. I'm gonna let y'all say.
You can't compare CJ McCollum and Donovan Mitchell. Like that.
I like CJ McCullough's game though. I like his game.
He said, "Do you think Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs did this year was a success or a failure?"
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm split between that decision because they started off crazy hot, and what they did in the playoffs was very disappointing.
I think it was a failure, man. I didn't have them losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, I will go more towards the failure side too, but
I did.
They started off fire.
You're a Knicks fan,
but look, I want to say it's a failure because like everybody give everybody else a chance when they go to a team. You say, "Oh, it ain't gonna work for the first year." Right. So you can't you gotta give them a chance. Because
I get what you're saying.
The way everybody thought they was gonna run through cats, I'm like, they not just gonna run through cats like that.
I get what you're saying. But Brian, what they did once they got Donovan Mitchell and how they was doing teams dirty, you would have thought they would have made it at least.
Nah, but you know why, Chris? You can't say that because when KD went to Phoenix, they didn't lose a game in the regular season with him in the lineup, and you said, "Oh, nah, I give him to next year."
No, but the thing is, he got hurt.
No, but they didn't lose no game. But they was 8-0 though. They was 8-0 in the regular season.
But you gotta look at what I'm saying. How many games did KD really play with Phoenix? He got hurt like the second week. He didn't play that many games. That's why we gave them a pass. Donovan Mitchell got traded to the Cavaliers and basically balled out from the get-go.
But the first year, Brian's kind of right. The first
year,
we
give them a pass, but it's still a failure.
They get a little pass that first year. You know what I'm saying? They get a little pass. So we just,
but they wasn't going to run. I didn't have them running through like the East. See, people just looked at names.
We didn't have them run through the East, but we definitely had them beating the Knicks.
Had them beating the Knicks. That's a fact.
We had them beating the Knicks. They had. If you look at their rosters, right? Look at the Knicks roster. Look at Cleveland roster. Cleveland roster was supposed to. I'm not gonna say dominate y'all, but they had the better line.
The only reason that they thought they was gonna win because they had Mitchell. If Mitchell wasn't on there,
not just
Cleveland,
Mitchell, bro.
Cleveland wouldn't have been like heavy favorites without Mitchell.
No, you can't. I'm not gonna say they wouldn't have been heavy favorites, but you can't just say Mitchell. Mobley is nice. He struggled against y'all.
But this is Mobley's
Allen
second
struggled
year.
against y'all.
But hold on.
But Garland struggled against y'all.
The problem with that is I also feel like the Knicks got the better coach in the show.
Yeah, that played a part too. They had a better coach, but
the Knicks had a better team though. The Knicks had a better overall team. The Knicks had they beat them 3-1 in the regular season. The Knicks had a better overall team than they just. Cavs just had Donovan Mitchell. That's all the Cavs really had was Mitchell.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, man.
That threw away their future championship. Is that really throwing it away if you win it all? Lakers had some lean years with Kobe at the helm. Yeah, because the Lakers don't like to develop their young niggas too. That's part of Phil Jackson problem too. He don't like rookie players.
Phil Jackson has nothing to do with the Lakers.
No, I'm saying he's in Jeannie Bus Air, bum ass nigga.
I don't think she there no more. She's the
owner. She's still the owner, but I don't think.
So this was part of the problem.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
This is part of the problem because they say, I forgot who they were supposed to be going after, and they was like, you had Phil Jackson in her ear, you have Rob Pelinka in her ear, and you had somebody else in her ear talking about what to do with their roster in LA. And at some point in time, I think it was Magic that said it, like, that's why he stepped down, because there was too many people in her ear trying to make her make decisions. You get what I mean? And that's part of the reason why Magic stepped away. When I believe that was the year before the bubble, or the year, whatever year they got LeBron. That was around that time. It was like too many people in her ear, and Phil Jackson was one of them. Cause remember, her and Phil Jackson used to date each other.
Yeah, but I don't think they date no more.
No, they don't date no more. But he still give her advice and give her his opinion on stuff. They always talking about that. If you,
but what young play like I'm trying to understand what young players are you trying to say that they should have kept?
They didn't have no young players. Well, they did. They did. No, the reason that they. No, the reason. No, the reason. No, it wasn't the reason. They got rid of young players because of LeBron.
Hold on. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. That was because of LeBron first, though. But let me ask you this question. If you got the opportunity to get Anthony Davis, you not get rid of Ingram? Not get rid of Ball?
Nah, yeah, I am.
So what we talking about?
No, but
those are the plays that got traded for Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, what are we really talking about?
All right,
LeBron wanted them gone.
All right, but that was with LeBron. All right. So if you go to the Kobe era, right? They had Randall. I know you don't like him, Chuck. They had Randall. They had.
Don't even bring him up.
I know you don't like him. They had Clarkson.
Julius Randle is a bum.
They had Jordan Clarkson. I'm trying to think who else was on that damn roster. That they got rid of.
No. Chris, you gotta remember. I think. But not
Jordan Clarkson was on the Lakers.
Yeah, he was.
What's the ring with them though?
Huh?
What's the name? Got a ring with them?
Clarkson?
No, not Clarkson. What's the other one that's on Washington there?
Kuzma.
Kuzma got a ring with them.
He got a ring in the bubble.
That's the bubble ring, yeah. The bubble ring.
Right.
No, but I'm talking about with the Kobe era. I'm thinking about who was on that team with Kobe. I was young.
All of them.
Kuzma was there with Kobe?
Kuzma wasn't there. Ball wasn't there.
No, not them. I know it was Clarkson, Randall,
D'Lo. Yeah, Russell. Yeah.
D'Lo was there.
Had to get rid of. He was out here snitching. He had to go. He had to go. Man. Don't bring up his name no more. Don't bring up his name no more.
He was out here. He was out here dry snitching.
I'm gonna need you to stay off.
Stay off the weed.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else was on that lineup. You probably had to pull it up, but they had a nice little.
Lakers had a bunch of vomit when Kobe was there.
But like JB said, they gave up for that COVID championship. They gave up a ton of draft picks, and that's what I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest.
That's a fact. Everybody says that.
Lakers don't have much trade bait to be able to get a better team coming next year. That's why they best bets to either sign Kyrie, try to give him the max, or you know what I'm saying, or see what you could do with Chris Paul or whatever. Because you don't have
If I'm Chris Paul, I'm going to Boston. If I'm not staying in Phoenix, I'm going to Boston.
Phoenix, I'm either staying in Phoenix or I'm going to
Boston.
And
going to LA and having 3 people that can't stay healthy will be like doomsday for Lakers fans.
I mean, yeah, that's a fact, man. But my man Brian got that.
My shit keep fucking up, yo.
Over there,
that's why I had to go outside.
My man Brian got that dial up over there. You feel me? My boy said, "Hold on, nobody can't use the phone because I'm on the internet." Y'all remember those days? Nobody can't use the phone because I'm on the internet.
My shit is all fucked up.
The gateway computer, huh? Do y'all remember the game?
The Lakers had a young, decent player right before Kobe retired and after.
Either way, at the end of the day,
they traded all of them.
The Lakers are in between a rock and a hard place, and it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. And that's why I wanted to do this live so we could talk about it, try to figure out what they're going to do, man. If I'm CP3, and y'all know that's my man, I'm either going to Boston.
I'm staying away from the Lakers. I'm staying far away from the Lakers. If
I'm staying away from the Lakers, and I'm staying away from ex-Lakers players like Julius Randle.
They said, Chris Paul, you're gone too far.
Chris Paul, we getting rid of Randle this year. We're gonna get rid of Randle.
Y'all better get rid of Randle.
Y'all not getting rid of Randle.
Y'all better get rid of that bum.
No, we gotta get rid of Randle. We gonna get rid of him.
Y'all want to get rid of Randle, but y'all not gonna be able to get rid of Randle.
Yo, to his credit, the sling won't stop him from going right. He don't go right.
What surgery he just had? Foot
ankle.
surgery.
He had some minor ankle surgery.
All right, y'all not getting rid of him.
Like LeBron had. You know how LeBron had the
foot injury.
Foot injury.
Y'all not getting rid of Randle. Randle's staying in the Garden.
Yo, but hold on, y'all.
We about to get.
And y'all got to figure out if y'all going to offer Josh, huh?
Who?
Get this real quick. I want to talk.
And y'all got to figure out if y'all going to keep Josh Hart.
They already keeping him. We own his bird rights. He getting $18 million. He declined 13. We own his Josh Hart. Hart. Yeah, we own his bird rights. He already said he's signing back.
He wants to sign back.
They gonna sign him back.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We forgot about a player though. We forgot about you, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard said he might want to go to Brooklyn or what was
Miami, his first choice. Miami. Brooklyn, his second choice.
What y'all think about that?
I think Lillard just talking to be talking.
I don't think he's talking because he ain't never talked like this before ever.
That's a fact.
I'm not thinking he's just talking. I'm serious. Damian Lillard is one dude we could all agree in here. He ain't never talk about leaving no Portland.
Listen,
so for him
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Lillard been wanting to leave Portland. He was just scared to say it because he's scared what the fans gonna say to him.
No,
that's all he's scared about.
True, because Portland had decent teams. They just couldn't get. The teams they just didn't have enough around Portland. What's their center can't stay healthy for the life of him?
None of them can stay healthy on the team now on Portland. The whole team can't stay healthy.
They got to get a new medical staff.
But they do got to get a new trainer and medical staff. But Lillard is damn near always in the playoffs. We can't sit here and act like he doesn't make the playoffs a lot, Brian. He makes the playoffs.
No, he make the playoffs, but I feel he's been wanting to get traded. Lillard
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Yo, Brian be hating because he said he don't want to go to the Knicks. Now Brian,
no. We already got
Brian sound like Josh Hart. Brian sound like Josh Hart because when Lillard said he would like to go to Miami because But I mean, Bam Adebayo, his dog. Then he said Brooklyn because Mikal Bridges his dog. Josh Hart tweeted, "I thought I was your dog." Now you want him to come to the Knicks, Josh Hart? Like, come on, sit
No,
your ass down.
no, look, let me ask y'all this. If he goes to Brooklyn, right, what Brooklyn got to give up for him?
Cam Thomas and picks.
Ooh.
What
Cam
picks
Thomas
do Brooklyn
and
got?
Ooh.
What picks do we got? We got mad picks back
They
for
got mad
Chris
picks, bro.
Paul, for
Nah,
Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
got mad picks, yo, for Kevin
We
Durant.
got picks back, bro. You bugging. We
All
got
right. Now look, now
wait. We got picks back when we traded Harden to Philly for Ben Simmons and Steph Curry and Draymond. I mean Andre Drummond. We got picks back when we traded Kyrie, and we got picks when we traded Kevin Durant. We got picks.
All right, let me ask you a question. So you think, let's just say, y'all, you think you're gonna trade 5 picks and Cam Thomas for Dame Lillard?
If you're Portland and you trying to get he wants to leave and you get picks and rebuild.
All right, now look, let me ask you a question.
Cam Thomas is the walking bucket.
Because if you start off with Miami is starting off with Hero off the top.
Okay.
Hero, and that's better than what anything the Nets could give. Unless you put Bridges in the trade, unless you start off with Bridges and then
Cam Thomas is a walking bucket. When he gets burned, he's a walking bucket, just like Hero.
Is he better than Hero? Who's a better player, Hero or Cam Thomas?
Overall?
Yeah.
I might have to go
Cam Thomas.
Damn. I'm
Hell no.
Bro, the nigga had like fucking 5, 6, 40-point games, and he barely get burned.
He's a walking.
Hero ever gave you 40 points?
Hold on. Let me ask you that question. Y'all talking
Did Hero
about?
ever give you 40-point games? Answer that question.
I don't know. I haven't. Listen. I've watched Cam Thomas play. You talking about you're not talking about the light skinned one. You talking about the other, the dark skinned cat.
Yes, the one that got drafted from LSU. That's Cam Johnson. The light skinned one is Cam Johnson. Cam Thomas is the one that got drafted from LSU.
Now listen, I watch Cam, the one y'all talking about, right? Mm-hmm. One reason I don't think Portland's gonna take him because I watched him play. He don't care about nothing but just trying to get off. Because every game that they played and he got off, they lost because he was just.
No, they didn't.
What?
No, they didn't.
What games?
No, they didn't. You go check back. They won at least 2 or 3 out of them games he went off on.
They lost to the Clippers. I went to the last Nets game of the season, and when they played Philly, he had 48 or something like that. He had like 40. But the way he was getting his points, I'm like, yo, this dude is just coming down and just killing.
Time out, Chuck. Hit him with that button. Wait a minute. Please hit Brian with that button.
Wait a minute. And look, the only reason I went to the game, let me tell you.
You had no reason for being in the Barclays Center when you were a Knicks fan.
All right, you could go. Let me tell you this right now. It was right before the playoffs started.
Shiz had box fan. You had no reason being in the Barclays Center. I don't give a damn if the tickets. I don't care if they was free or you got them shit from Daisy and the owner himself. You had no reason being in the Barclays Center. You should have been like,
listen.
And he should have been like, yo, let me get these to my man Chris. He's a Nets fan. That's just like if a nigga give me free Knicks tickets, I'm gonna give them shit to you.
It's different. Let me tell you, the dude was a season ticket holder. We was in the skybox. He didn't give us the ticket. He didn't give me the tickets. He gave him the shit. Shit was like, yo, call me to the Nets game. I'm like, all right, fuck it. The dude was a season ticket holder. And the Nets got punched. And I was watching Cam Thomas just shoot. I'm like, yo, this dude he just care about scoring.
Chuck, can you pull up his games where he scored 40 plus, please? And tell Brian how many they won?
He did.
Chuck,
he did
have Brian how many they won?
Chuck, go to them.
Hold on. But Tyler Hero, I don't know. Like I haven't watched Tyler Hero play in a minute, so I can't really. But Cam Thomas is a walking bucket. But Tyler Hero may be the better overall player because, he's more team oriented.
Right.
I'm
not disagreeing with you. Cam Thomas is he's selfish. I'm not disagreeing with you, but the man puts up buckets.
Listen, I don't listen to Cam Thomas. When I heard Kevin Durant say, Cam Thomas said when Kevin Durant was his age, Cam Thomas was a better scorer.
Yeah, but he was trolling him. If you watch the interview, I watched the interviews. He was trolling with him. He was trolling with Kevin Durant.
Listen,
that's what
once
he
you
said.
say something like that, I just can't listen.
You sat there and told me and Chuck Julius Randle is nice.
No, I said Julius Randle is good. I don't like him. I never liked Randle. I never liked Randle. I just like him because he on the Knicks.
But listen to what I'm saying. If it's okay for you to say that, and we know you joking, Cam Thomas can't joke.
No,
KD can't joke. That's what you meant.
KD can't joke. No, Cam Thomas said he was better than KD at his age in college. But he was joking with the media and Kevin Durant. And when they told Kevin Durant what he said, Kevin Durant just laughed it off like, yeah, whatever. We all know he's capping with KD, but you can't take people serious, bro. He said that. There's a lot of people that say shit that you be like.
At the end of the day, wherever he go, wherever Dame go, let's keep it real. Hold on, because somebody I have wrote a comment here. Hold on, let me read this comment.
Wherever Dame go is gonna be.
Hold on. JB said, when are y'all gonna learn when it comes to these injury-prone players? Keep relying on them and keep losing out on championships. First off, this Dame Lillard is not an injury-prone player.
He just started getting injury-prone
the
last 2 years.
The last 2 years, he's been in the league like 10 years. He just started getting hurt. If he goes to another team,
Lillard don't get hurt.
He don't get hurt
like that. And his injuries be like
legit injuries. Like it's not
like fucking
back or something like that. Like nah, we ain't doing that. We gonna need you. We gonna need you to.
He don't have a hidden foot injury that you find out about later on after you got swept. But see, Chuck and me spoke about this before, and I told him I wouldn't do it because I know you're gonna have to do a whole mortgage your future for Dame, and I'm tired of teams mortgaging their future for one superstar like that.
I do out here.
Yeah, you do gotta do what you gotta do, but I just don't. If they do try to trade for Dame, I just hope they don't go crazy and try to give away the whole farm system. You know what I mean? For that,
you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If I'm Brooklyn, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna stick with what I got.
Yeah, I'm sticking with what I got. Our team is we just need a few pieces here and there. We straight.
Hold on, but a team like Miami, who's like a piece away,
they could do it. Yeah,
but they're in position to do it.
Oh, got you, JB. JB said he wrote that comment. We were talking about AD.
AD. Yeah, I'm not AD.
My bad.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same thing because if you're gonna go after a star, you gotta trade damn near everything you have for the person. So I wouldn't want the Nets to do it because what we have going right now, you add a couple of pieces to that team, and then you see what you could do, and then from there, depending on what that team does, and you see what adjustments you have to make.
You need one superstar. You go out and get a superstar, right?
Yeah, that's what you do. Like I'm tired of teams going after the superstars and then I still don't do nothing.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Like with the AD thing, right? Like you gotta make that trade.
Yeah,
you gotta make.
But see, one thing about the AD thing.
Hold on, Brian. Hold on. You gotta make that trade because if you look at the people that they traded to get AD, let's look at these players. Lonzo Ball might not never play basketball again in the NBA.
Yeah, I heard.
Ingram hurt every year since he left.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else they traded over there?
It was Ingram.
They traded a pick. It was a pick. It was the fourth pick, I think. It was the fourth pick. And I think the pick was like DeAndre Hunter was the pick too. I think some shit like that.
It was Ingram, Ball, and it was Larry Nance Jr.
I'm looking at it right now.
Larry Nance Jr. I think was the third player.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
But you have to do that because at the same time too, AD was coming off a good year in New Orleans, so you was going to have to give up the future for him anyway because he was always in the top. He was damn near a top 5 player every year in New Orleans when he was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make that trade and give away all. I think it was Larry Nance Jr. if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was him.
I got you.
Larry Nance Jr. and the pick.
So look. So look, right? I got the trade right here. I got it right here. All right, so Anthony Davis. It was the Lakers got Anthony Davis. The Lakers gave up Brandon Ingram, who's always hurt. Lonzo Ball, who may not never play in the NBA again, and it's been hurt every year since he left the league. He had one healthy year in New Orleans, and Josh Hart, who's
they traded Josh Hart
healthy for the most part, and 3 future first round picks and one additional option for swap selections.
All right, so it was Josh because he did play in New Orleans. I thought it was Larry Nance Jr. Because he's
Larry Nance Jr. When he got traded to Cleveland.
No, that was that same year because he played in Cleveland, but he's in New Orleans now.
Yeah, but he got traded to Cleveland.
Oh, he did. All right, so
I believe he got traded to Cleveland. Yeah, so.
But one thing I'll tell y'all about the Davis shit, like they traded, but at least the Lakers did get a ring out of it. They got a chip.
No. We talking about the year that they actually traded for AD. When they actually
won a chip the same year, right?
Well, hold on, I'm talking about the year before when they traded for AD. He was healthy that whole season.
Oh yeah, they made the playoff. That's the year Cousins got injured. That's the year Cousins got injured.
Stop it, because the year the New Orleans had AD and DeMarcus Cousins, AD was going crazy that year in the league.
And then he got hurt. That's when he messed up Achilles.
Yeah. At the what was that like?
Achilles.
That was
But Anthony Davis was healthy that whole season,
and he was killing.
Right.
And Anthony Davis' biggest slight is he can't stay healthy because when he's healthy, everybody told you he's a top 5 player when he's playing his position and playing the way he's supposed to play.
Right.
That man can't be stopped. Like you can't do that to AD. His injuries is hurting his career.
But you got the AD gotta get some flack too though, because all the players that was nice. It's been some and they just got injuries, so he gotta take because he's always Davis is always.
We not disagreeing with you, but we talking about before he got traded to the Lakers that year in New Orleans. He was
doing his thing. He was doing his thing.
He was putting up numbers. He was a top 5 player that year before he got traded to the Lakers. That's why when they made the trade for him, everybody was like, yeah, I'm going to have to give up the boatload for AD because look at the caliber of player you're getting. You're not going to get him for no BS deal.
I'm pretty sure everybody knew that though.
But now it's looking like he's always.
It ain't panning out right.
It ain't panning out right, but no, technically, it did because they got a ring.
Yeah, because they got the chip.
They got a ring. They got a chip.
But long term, it ain't looking too good for them.
Right.
But you got what you wanted. You got the chip.
You got the chip. In the end, then not to mention LeBron's been hurt too.
Yeah.
LeBron's been hurt too, so that's another thing. But when you see AD, he been hurt for a while, then he come back. This is what you hear.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
No, that ain't who I think it is. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
No. That's what happens when AD goes to the locker room to the team doctor. I know that ain't who I think it is. When he came rolling to the back in the wheelchair, they was like,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Right. That's what they kept on saying. He came in a wheelchair for a headache. In a wheelchair?
Bro, man. It's crazy, bro. Yo, well, hold on real quick. I want to get your opinion on something real fast, man. We're about to get up off here real quick. I just want to, what y'all think about these, man? So, hold on, yeah. Hold on. So, New Balance is coming out with a Made in America USA Season 3 pack. So remember them freezer joints we was looking at the other day, Chris?
Yeah, I see them right in the front. Yep.
Yeah, right in the front. Them joints is coming out, but they got a couple of other colors, different shoes.
Them purple ones in the back. The purple ones in the first row and the on your left is type dope.
Yeah, the purple joints on the left is dope, but I love these purple joints right here on the right. These is fire. Ones right here.
Yeah.
You be circling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these right here is fire. These down here. These is crazy.
So far, I like the first row and last row left side, and in the middle row, I give it to the that whole left row is fire.
The left row. I was gonna say the left.
The whole left row is fire.
Yeah. So this right here is the season 3.
That whole left row.
Made in the USA pack. It got some heat.
Plus.
It's fire. There's no prices yet. No prices
No, it's
yet.
200 plus. We ain't gonna do that. We don't know the price.
Yeah, it could be 200. It could be 200.
Yeah, they probably gonna.
I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, those are like.
He said, alley oop. JB said if COVID wouldn't have happened, AD don't got all that rest, and Lakers don't win that chip. COVID was the greatest NBA miracle for AD.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. But we ain't talking about that no more, man. Stop reading those comments, man. We talking about these shoes, man. It is what it is.
Gabe said them purple joints are straight. The freezer ones is not bad neither.
Nah, this whole pack is kind of crazy. It's from each row is one joint that's crazy.
The left.
Yeah,
for me, it's the whole left.
Chris like the whole left situation. I like these joints right here. I wish I could highlight it so I can show y'all, but I can't.
Yeah, those that you circling on is hot.
Yeah, these is fire right here. These is fire right here.
See them.
Those are crazy.
I like the whole left row.
These is crazy. I like these. These is a go, and I like these right here.
Yeah, I like the whole left row.
You can wear these. You know, when Chris Paul go to Boston, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick these up. Go to the Celtics game. You feel me? Wear these to the Celtics game. Brian, you coming with me so you can see what a winning organization looks like?
If they play us and we smoke them.
Nah, I'm crying. This nigga, you came from Brian earlier. Nigga said your organization hasn't been shit for 60 years.
But you know what? You could say that about it's a lot of teams.
Bro, Brian be laughing. Brian be on some nonsense, bro. When you talk about the Knicks, he's saying all kinds of nonsense.
Yo, I thought you was gonna peek. I left that whole conversation alone because I already knew how Brian was going to give it up. So I was like, I'm not even going back and forth with Brian.
No, because look, when people say the Knicks
hold
ain't
win,
I'll be like,
hold on.
They don't bother.
These is crazy. Listen, man. New Balances, man. I don't even listen. I ain't got nothing to say, man. This stuff like this is what moves the needle. I'm gonna be honest with you. Stuff like this is what moves the needle.
When those come out.
Let me see if we got some dates on
there. Really hasn't been no sneakers dropping.
It says the white. It says the V6 white.
June 16. It say June 16.
No, it says that one shoe is coming out June 16. It said a full list of release dates.
Which one is coming out June 16th? The Freeze up here?
I think the Freezer joints. The joints we was looking at the other day. I think those come on June 16th. This whole package.
I'm not buying no sneakers until I get my Air Max.
New Balance, man. New Balance be working, man. New Balance be doing the thing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't buying no sneakers until I get my Air Max ones.
The Air Max one.
The Michigan joints.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Nike did some sucker ish and pushed it back again.
Word?
To the 21st.
Yeah, I ain't even know. That's crazy.
Same day them LeBrons come out the 21st too. Them purple shit.
Shout out to New Balance, man. They been doing their thing, man. Shout out to them. They getting it popping.
My Pistons been trashed for 20 years.
What you were saying about the Knicks?
Nah. Well, he came for you, Brian. He said my Pistons been trashed for 20 years and still got more rings than the Knicks.
Man.
They better than them ugly Drake, Jason Kidd shoes.
Oh, did you see them? I didn't see them.
Somebody sent me a picture of them. I saw them.
I got you right now. Let me turn it up. This is a little low. I want it to be loud on your head.
Nike letting Drake do whatever he want now.
Drake.
Anything OVO, Drake, whatever. What they call him? Not whatever they call him, man. Drake is not a fashion icon. He's not somebody.
Yo, how many of Drake OVO collabs with Nike would you say was decent or hot?
None. I've never liked none of them. Even the Jordans, like they basic colors, white and gold, black and gold, white and gold.
But the OVO 10s is better than all this other shit that they bringing out.
This is all the same thing, bro.
I don't know what that dude Jason Kidd shit. I don't know what that was.
His clothes collaboration with Nike is better than his sneakers.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know he had clothes.
If anybody,
nostalgic, whatever the fuck, how the fuck you say that?
Whatever the name of it is.
That starts with an N. That's his collab with Nike.
Yeah. That no, some shit like
No, yeah,
that.
whatever that is, that line is better than his sneaker line.
If somebody ever come to me and be like, "Yo, Drake got some of the best stuff that ever came out for Nike," I'm gonna hit him with the
Stop the cap.
stop the cap. Man. You gotta stop the cap. What else?
His clothes.
I never even seen nobody with no Drake sneakers on them Drake shits.
Some OVOs.
Hype beast.
Got the OVOs.
Hype
I
piece
know
got
it's.
the OVOs, the 12s, and the 10s.
I never seen nobody. I haven't seen nobody with them shits on.
You ain't gonna see nobody with them shits because nobody want them shits.
Yo, JB said.
That's just like the DJ Khaled's.
Yo, JB said COVID was the greatest NBA miracle for AD. I mean, you got a point, man. You got a point, man. Yo, what you was saying about your Knicks, man? Like, what you like? What you was saying
right here?
I'm definitely getting on Julius. Julius Randle will be a part of one of these lives really soon. I got some stuff to get off my chest, man. Julius Randle.
Look. Why the Larry position looking like a bunch of suckers? Some of them. I don't know what he's talking about.
Somebody tried to say Chris Paul should go to. I seen it on Instagram. They were trying to say Chris Paul should go to San Antonio, and I was like, I don't know why. Like he's trying to win a ring. He ain't trying to help no Victor. He ain't trying to help no Victor Worcestershire, whatever the fuck his name is.
Why would he want to go there?
I don't know. They put him in a Spurs jersey throwing a pass to Victor, and I'm like, bro, he's not going to San Antonio, bro. They are years away from ever going anywhere.
Boston, baby. Boston
and the Suns is his best option.
Boston, the Suns, or the Knicks. You know, so he go play.
If he come to us, he coming off the bench.
Nah, Brunson's going off the bench.
Nah, hell no.
Brunson moving to the shooting guard position.
If he come to us, he got it. If he go to a team that has a good point guard and he come off the bench, that'll be good for him.
He's going to the Knicks. He's going to play the 1, and Brunson going to play the 2.
And that's it.
Y'all going to get killed.
If he went to Denver and he came off the bench, that'd be good for him.
No, that would be sucker.
If he went somewhere like Denver and came off the bench, that'd be all right for him.
Not if they win the chip this year. Then that's looking like he's being.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
That's how that's going to look. The same way people came at KD for joining Golden State, can't beat him, join them. If he went to Denver and if Denver win this chip and he went to Denver, he's going to look like a sucker. And I like Chris Paul. He's going to look like a sucker. His bet is to stay in Phoenix or go to Boston.
Best bet. Benjamin Foles said Cam Cunningham got next. Hopefully, man. Because what's his name? What's homie name from Orlando that had them baggy jeans on? What's his name?
Pablo.
Not Escobar.
Yeah, Pablo. He's look what they said. Benjamin Foles said RJ Barry going to the bench if Chris Paul go to the Knicks. That's a
RJ
fact.
Barry might get traded.
There's no way in the world that Chris Paul's not.
RJ, I see. He don't know. Stick to Detroit Pistons because RJ Barry plays the 3. So there's no way he's coming off the bench for Chris Paul because they don't even play the same position. RJ Barry plays the 3.
Unless they move Josh Hart. Josh Hart go to the shooting guard. Small forward.
Josh Hart go to small forward.
Nah, Josh Hart is good coming off the bench too.
Then why did Thibodeau start his ass in the playoffs?
Because Quinn Grimes had the shoulder. Quinn Grimes couldn't lift his shoulder.
Yeah,
those games.
What, that shooting guard?
Yeah,
he's the shooting guard.
Jesus Christ, bro.
We want to get up off here, man. Been on here for 1.5 hours already. We had a good live. This is a good one, man.
Nah,
I like when Brian. I like when Brian pull up, man, because Brian he brings some different kind of perspectives.
Nah, you got to get that Cam, the face you sent Brian earlier.
Oh, you
got to get that ad lib.
Before you go, right? Go pull up Cam Thomas 40-point game and look how many L's it was. I could tell you, it was a bunch of L's. It was like at least four.
How You willing to put that Bulls hat up on the line?
At least 4.
You willing to put that Bulls hat up on the line? I got in my trunk for you.
Not because then what you gonna put up?
I'm gonna give you the 40 cash. That's a free hat for you.
Cam Thomas 40-point games where they
long. He already got it up on the screen. You took too long.
I know he lost to the Clippers. The Clippers was one of the games.
He lost to the Clippers. They won by like 2 or 3 against the Clippers. Won by like 2 or 3.
Hold on. We're gonna get it right now. Man.
I know the last game of the season they lost.
Cam Thomas 21. I'm trying to find it. Wait, hold on. So he scored 43 against Phoenix and they lost.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges killed us.
That's one of them right there. Hold on. Is the same one? Let me see. Hold on.
We talking about when he went off for 40 like in like 4 or 5 games. That was when Kevin Durant that's when Kyrie got traded.
He dropped. All right, so look, I think I got it. So he got 43 against Phoenix. Hold on.
Durant and them was gone.
No, Durant was there. He was injured. Kyrie was gone.
Did they win against Washington?
Yeah. Kyrie was gone.
Against the Lakers. I mean, against the Clippers. I'm sorry.
They lost against the Clippers. Kyrie was gone. Durant was injured. That was before Durant got traded.
Didn't Durant get traded the next day after Kyrie?
No, Durant got traded like a week later. Kyrie got traded. Once KD got injured, like a day or 2 later, Kyrie put in a request to get traded.
I don't know. It's not popping.
Then he got traded, and then that's when we had like a home stretch. And Cam Thomas, the first game where they didn't play, Cam Thomas put up 40. I forgot what team he played. They won that game, and then he put up a 40 piece again. And I don't know if they won that game or not. And then he put up another 40 piece against the Clippers, and they lost. He put up like 4 or 5 straight games of 40 plus.
Let me see. Cam Thomas, NBA history, third 40-point game. He had 40 against the Sun. It was February 7th. He had 40 against the Suns.
They lost that, yeah.
They lost that one. That's what they said in the thing.
That was February 7th.
Benjamin Foles said R.J. Barrett's a bum. Michigan State gave him a L in college. That's a fact. Now, R.J. Barrett just got to work on his game. He got to stop hanging out with Julius Randle because they both, always clogged up because of them two. They don't never use the other side. I don't understand.
All right, look.
All right, they lost to the Suns. They beat the Bulls. They lost to Philly. No.
They lost to the Clippers.
No, they lost to the Clippers. They lost to the Suns. They beat Chicago. They lost to Philly. One of the games, let me see. I think that was against the Nets. I mean, against Washington.
Yeah, one of them was against Washington. It was against Washington. It said that in the thing, but I don't know if that was a win or not.
They won. Yeah, they won.
Okay.
He had 44. They won. And then they lost to the Clippers. He had 40. Then they lost to the Suns. He had 4. Did he have 40? I don't know. No. Yeah, he had 40 against Chicago. He had 20. So out of the games that he scored the 40, they lost 2 and won 1. Yeah, they lost 2 and won 1. He had 3 straight 40-point games: Washington, Clippers, and Phoenix.
All right. It is what it is. At the end of the day. You don't gotta look no more. It is what it is. At the end of the day, We're gonna see whoever got the best package. That's the person. That's the team that's gonna get
Then he played against. After that, he played against us and had 7.
Pause that.
7 against the Knicks.
He had 7. He had 7.
He didn't play that much in that game.
Oh, because Brunson had 30 the first half, and we was already smacking him. So it's like, yeah,
you know, Chuck. You know the funny thing. You know the funny thing about Brian saying that. You want to hear the funny thing about Brian saying that?
What's up?
It was 3.5 years he's been waiting to say that.
Nah.
Yes. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna.
All right, listen, but look, Chuck. Let me tell you something, Chuck. No, let me tell you something, Chuck. If you got Harden, look, let me say, if you got Harden, Kyrie, and KD on your team, right?
Brian, that ain't my fault. Chuck, hit him.
All right, look.
Hit him with the button, Chuck.
No, because he don't want to let me talk. If you got Harden, if you got Harden, KD, and Kyrie on your team, right?
Chuck.
And you play against them, right? Now look. You got 3 stars.
I was waiting for this. You know why? I'm gonna break it down to you right now. I'm not even gonna let you finish that. First off, we only had Harden for half of a season, and y'all was losing before we got Harden to us. Talk about when Cam. Wait. Talk about when Cam Thomas hit that game-winning shot in the Garden, and Kevin Durant and Kyrie didn't even play in that game, and y'all was up 16, and he brought us back.
Okay, now look, they won, right? Now look, when the team, now look, they won, right? Now when the teams are even, Brunson is basically like a star. Mikal Bridges is a star, right? Ain't nobody got nobody else on the team, right? What happens? Now if you got KD, Kyrie, and Harden on it, or KD and Kyrie, right? There's no way I'm thinking the Knicks is gonna beat them.
I got you on that. But now let's talk about. I got you on that. But let's talk about the games where KD and Kyrie didn't play, and y'all was still losing to the Nets.
What games?
I just told you when Cam Thomas hit the game-winning shot in the Garden.
You said one game, right? That's one game.
They missed a number of games against you guys, and y'all lost. Check it out. Yes, y'all did. You working too much, brother.
No,
you
KD and them play. Now look, when KD and them
you can pull up. Now look, you can pull up the stats. 3 years straight. Listen.
All right, go.
Listen. Kevin Durant missed the whole first year with the Nets. Y'all lost every game to the Nets.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Every game.
Look,
listen, wait. Kevin Durant and Kyrie as Nets never lost to the Knicks, and they didn't even play that many games against the Knicks. So what is that telling you?
Now look, Chuck, let me tell you this.
You see how you just said. Look,
you see how you just said the Knicks ain't winning 60 years. You like the Nets when they was in New Jersey and Brooklyn, and you haven't seen them win a chip either.
I seen them go to the finals though.
I seen the Knicks go to the finals too.
You haven't seen the Knicks go to the finals since you was in elementary school.
1999.
Elementary school for you.
All right, so you didn't see them go to the finals in junior high school.
All right, that's better than elementary school.
Junior high school.
That's better than elementary school.
It's just no,
it's not the same. Don't sit there and say it's the same, brother. It's not. Chuck. This is what I'm saying with Knicks fans. This is what I'm saying with Knicks fans. Y'all so quick to say, oh, y'all had KD and Kyrie. But if you look, the first year, Kevin Durant did not play, and y'all was losing. The second year when they was both on the team, they missed a bunch of games, and y'all still was losing. So y'all didn't beat them until they got off of the Nets. That's bad for y'all.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day.
But did we just beat you? Who has a better team right now, the Knicks or the Nets?
I was just about to say that.
Who has a better team right now, the Knicks or the Nets?
They both got the same caliber team.
Hell no.
I think the Knicks. I think
we gotta.
The Knicks
had 2 more wins than us this season. 2 more wins than us. And that's after we still traded Kevin Durant and Kyrie. They only had 2 more wins than us.
All right, but look. But
let's be real. Let's be real. Are you taking Nick Claxton or Mitchell Robinson?
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell
Robinson.
They both like the same play, Chris.
No.
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson is yo. All right,
you
taking.
Huh? You seen what Mitchell Robinson did against the Cavs?
Thibodeau. I like Thibodeau. Huh? I like Thibodeau.
Look, but listen, Chris. With everybody the Knicks got on their roster this year, right? With Brunson and everybody, we was only projected to win 32 games.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. If y'all
we was only projected to win 32 games. 32. That's all we was projected to win.
I don't care
exceeded
about that projection shit because teams do better. That projection shit is just based upon what people feel they're gonna do. If a team gels and plays right, you can win more than that. We're not gonna sit there and act like that can't happen because even after losing KD and Kyrie, people thought the Nets wasn't even gonna make the playoffs and they still did. So we can't sit there and think about what people.
But Chris, you know, this is the.
Bridges. They ain't know about Bridges. I knew about Bridges.
We can't sit there and go based upon people's opinion.
Listen,
because if we go based upon people's opinion, there's a lot of teams in the NBA that shouldn't be doing shit, but they do something. They do stuff.
Yeah, Chris, you know this is the second year in a row the Nets is the only team that hasn't got a playoff win.
Bro, this is the second time that win.
Ooh,
all right, second time. Okay.
That's a good point, Chris.
That's a good point, right. But this is also the second time the Nets made the playoffs. Y'all made the playoffs and missed it last year.
Yeah, we missed it last year. But even when we went the year before, we got a game.
Listen, y'all. Listen, I'm not trying to be devil's advocate. I'm not trying to be devil's advocate.
We get games.
Everybody up here saying Nets over Knicks.
Get swept by the Boston Celtics. They did get swept.
Huh?
They did get swept by the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, we did. And the year before that, we spanked on Boston.
Look, the only one who's saying Nets is Gabe. I don't know where he's from. Gabe, Cali Kid, DJ Khaled. You have no idea what are you talking about. So you go about your business. I have no idea what are you talking about. He said Knicks over Nets over Knicks. He's saying the leader of the Knicks is a crybaby.
Yes, Who's the leader of the Knicks though?
Brunson.
Julius Randle.
Brunson. It's Brunson.
Now it's Brunson.
It's Brunson.
It's Brunson.
Now it's Brunson. But before that, who was the leader of the Knicks? Mr. Middle Finger to everybody.
Nah, I'm Tom.
If you want to go by player, Randall Shorty was the leader of the Knicks.
Yo, Randall's terrible, man. Randall's bad, man. Randall, his attitude towards the game is terrible, man.
Benjamin said Randall is the rich man's Brandon Bass. You're not winning any ring.
I like Brandon Bass. Brandon Bass was a role player. Yeah, a little mid-range. He played some good defense. And he go both ways on the court, man. He go right and left. Julius Randle cannot go
What's his name? Benjamin Folger said he's a Pistons fan.
Yeah, he is. He's a Pistons fan. He ride off
in Detroit.
He ride off.
And the Pistons are terrible.
They still got more.
The Pistons are terrible.
You can't even talk about them like that, bro. You can't even talk about them like that. Come on, bro. You can't talk about them like that, bro.
Gabe said, this dude is funny. Now he don't want to claim Randall.
Nah, he never liked Randall. He don't like Randall. He don't. I just make fun of him. Because
listen, the only reason that I don't like LeBron, but if he was on the Knicks, I would root for him. I don't like LeBron at all. I'm not a LeBron fan at all. But if he's on the Knicks, I'll root for him.
That's real shit. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I'm gonna keep it real. Brian keeps it authentic. Except for when you talking about his Knicks, like he don't like that. Like he got mad at me. He got mad at me yesterday because I said Chris Paul don't want to go to the Knicks. He got mad at me.
But he said he don't want to claim Randall with his wife on the court. What is this Gabe dude talking about?
He's talking about Randall's wife on the court. Like when Randall be doing. No, Randall be doing some weird stuff, man. Where is he from? Where's Julius Randle from? Like, what state is he from?
I think he's from Texas.
He gotta be.
I think.
I'm from Canada.
Oh shit! Nigga said Marvin Gaye was on billboards last time Knicks got a ring. Oh shit!
On that one, yo, we out of here on that one. Bro.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I like the Knicks. I like Tom. I like a lot of players. They got to get rid of him. But unfortunately, how many more years left is on that contract, Brian?
I think it's 3.
He signed a 6-year deal? 5-year deal?
No, he signed 4. He signed 4. He signed 4-year deal. It just kicked in this year. He signed it last year.
How did didn't he sign an extension then? They gave him
who? No, you talking about Thibodeau or Julius Randle?
Julius Randle.
No, he got like 3 years left.
You think he got 3 years left?
So he signed an extension like a year ago.
He signed a 4-year deal. Like not last year, the year before last.
That was the worst thing they could ever did. That's the worst thing.
We about to get him up out of here though.
No, you're not.
Oh man, with that contract, Brian.
No, you're not.
We about to get him up out of here.
He got a broken ankle and a bad contract.
The only reason no. Actually, his contract is not bad. If you look at the contract that the Knicks gave the players, their contracts is not bad.
Brian,
like everybody listen. Everybody thought Brunson contract was bad.
No,
Brunson contract actually
y'all got
good.
Brunson for a steal. That was a steal. Y'all got Brunson for. But if a nigga can't play and he's making that money, what team is gonna take him? He had ankle surgery.
No, he could. What you think he's not gonna come back and play?
No.
These is professional athletes. They're not gonna sit out for a long time. He had a small. It was just a small surgery. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Brian, you may be able to come back from that surgery, but these divas in the NBA will milk that shit because they still getting paid regardless. You going to come back from that surgery. These niggas in the NBA going to milk it.
Yo. We're not talking about Kawhi and Paul George.
Oh shit.
Them the only two that's milking the NBA. Them the only two.
First, hold on. I'm gonna say this and then we gonna end the live. Man. Paul George is not milking. Paul George is he was really hurt.
No, Paul George be hurt. Kawhi, yeah. I'll give you Kawhi. I don't know what he's doing. Paul George injuries be legit.
Marco said, hold on. Marco said, bro is a 2-time All-Star. How is he bad? He just needs to have a better attitude on the court. He can't go right.
He can't go right. He thinks he's Steph Curry. He thinks he's a shooter.
No, he just think he bad. He think he better than what he is.
He's right, exactly.
He think he's better than what he is.
And let's be real.
First off, hold on. First off, you're in New York City, man. The fans vote.
The fans what?
Nah, yeah.
Fans vote.
and let's be real. How he gets the All-Star selection over Brunson?
The fans vote.
Well, yeah. Because it's different. Brunson is backcourt, he front court, so that. But Brunson should have made it off.
Even so, when KD and them got hurt and Kyrie got traded, you needed to bring in other players to fill those slots that they got voted in for, right?
Brunson still didn't get picked. Stop bringing up Kyrie.
No, but Kyrie still made the All-Star team.
Right,
but you have to replace it with a guard. You have to replace it with a guard.
No, you could when a player gets injured, you could replace him with anybody. It doesn't have to be a guard no more. You could replace him with anybody. So when Kevin Durant got hurt, they could have replaced Brunson they could replace KD with Brunson.
But who they replaced KD for? They replaced him for somebody else.
I think
but you have to replace him with somebody on the West now because he's on the West.
No, remember the NBA, they let you choose. Is that East Coast, West?
I don't know. I don't know how.
They're going back to that this year. They're going back to that.
I do know one thing.
West stay with West, East stay with East format this year coming up.
I do know one thing. I don't know how it go or whatever, but I do know one thing, man. Damian Lillard over Kyrie Irving, and we out of here. Anybody that don't like it, they can leave a comment and say what they want to say, but Damian Lillard over Kyrie. Facts.
At this point,
yeah.
At this point, I got no argument with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, yo, hold on. And then Kyrie gonna talk about he trying to go to Dallas, so they want
LeBron to go to Dallas. He want LeBron to come to Dallas. They said that Dallas they said that Dallas tried to trade for LeBron during the season.
Stop the cap.
Nah, but I think that's all. The only reason Kyrie is saying that because Kyrie may not have a team this year to sign him.
No.
So he trying to get whatever he could get. Kyrie might not get signed this year. Ain't no guarantee Dallas sign him.
No. Dallas said they want him back, but the thing is, Kyrie's best option to get his bag back is staying in Dallas. Because if he goes anywhere else, he's not going to get that bag like he was going to get in Dallas because Dallas has his bird rights. So
Dallas can offer him the most. They can offer him the most.
They got his bird rights. They can offer him the most. That's why he wants to stay in Dallas and want LeBron to come to Dallas because he will get his bag in Dallas. And LeBron James will still be on the contract, whatever contract he had with the Lakers.
But if LeBron come or not, if Dallas want to sign him, they gonna sign him. But what he thinks he's going, he wants like $200 million. He's not going to get that.
I know that, but what they're saying is, if LeBron doesn't come to Dallas, that's basically saying Kyrie's out of there. So he wants his bag, and for him to get his bag and
let him
win the
leave.
chip with Dallas,
Let him leave.
it's
Let
him
Wait,
trying to get
so wait.
LeBron to come there.
So wait, so you said he's saying the only way he's gonna stay in Dallas if LeBron comes there?
Because that's how he's going to get his bag. He knows he's not going to win no ring with this him and Luka. And for him to get his bag, his money, his best bet is to stay in Dallas and try to get another superstar to come join them.
He need to worry about getting signed instead of worrying about getting. They have to trade for LeBron. He needs to try to get signed first.
Listen, we all could agree he's a pain in the ass, but somebody's going to sign him.
That
How
part
much
I don't
more
know.
is going to be the question. Yeah,
That's the
somebody's going to sign
thing.
him. Is this for how much? Somebody's going to sign him. Dallas wants him back, but he might not get that big bag with Dallas like they could offer him. He might get a little less than that, but
let's keep it real. Does he deserve the big bag? Let's keep it real.
No,
right,
he doesn't. He doesn't.
Wait. Yeah, because he be doing Kyrie do a bunch of silly shit. He just
all that
be doing
off the court
dumb
shit is annoying at this point. Like
On the court, he's silly too. He's very silly.
I don't care what he be saying, but when he going MIA, he going to party, he doing a bunch of weird shit. That's the shit is like, yo, come on.
When he's playing basketball,
if he's playing,
is better than him.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about he's a hard dude to guard.
I would give him I would give him the money if he's actually playing and doing what. But all the other shit, all the antics he do is I don't think Dallas is gonna give it to him.
He don't deserve it.
Yeah, now
I'll give him a 2-year team option for 3.
Kyrie just gotta
stay off the weed.
Yeah, Kyrie is. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Kyrie gets signed this year, son. I don't know.
He gonna get signed. Somebody's gonna give him his money. Somebody's gonna give him his money.
Somebody's gonna give him 25 plus this year.
Dallas is gonna be stuck with him. He's a headache.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Somebody's giving him 25 plus this year. Trust and believe that, bro.
Man, it's been 2 hours, man. I've been trying to get off it for the past half an hour, and y'all won't stop.
Nah, because Knicks fans be going crazy. But
y'all won't stop, man.
Nah, you got Brooklyn, Boston. Was Detroit? All these teams, they act like they seen chips in the last 5 to 10 years.
Detroit has.
Detroit has.
No, they haven't. Not in the last 5 to 10 years. Not in the last 10 years.
Last 5 to 10 years, but they seen chips. They the only ones that were outside of Gabe, because Gabe is a Laker fan. So, Gabe got like 8 teams, so he's seen a chip or two.
Nah, if you got 50 million teams, I can't talk sports with you. Like a nigga came up to me and told me he was a Lakers and a Bulls fan. I'm like, that's impossible. There's no way I'm speaking to you. Like how are we even speaking? Like, you're a Laker and a Bulls fan. I'm like, that makes no sense.
Yo, man, we out of here, man. Yo, Sunday, we back at it, man. 8 o'clock, we back at it.
Huh? You don't know if someone will sign Kyrie? Come on, bro.
Yeah, Kyrie's definitely signed. Yo, everybody have a good night. Appreciate it. You hit the like button on the way in.
Wait. Before you end it, Gabe, apologies for the other day, Gabe. Sorry for cutting you off short. But we had to. We know it's about to get spicy, so we had to cut that short.
That's a fact. Yo, we out of here, man. Everybody have a good night.
Peace.
That being said, we keeping it 100 and not a penny less.
And the Knicks still suck.
Yo.
Marco.